I'm Dan Ackerman, and we're taking a deep dive in some of the Apple iPad's features. This time, we're taking a look at the iPad as a gaming machine. So Bejeweled 2 was one of my all-time favorite iPhone games. You can actually play the iPhone version on the iPad. That means the graphics do get stretched out a little bit, but the screen is very responsive. Match up the jewels, get 3 of them, and of course they blow up in a very pleasing manner. My favorite is Bejeweled Blitz. That's the version of it that syncs up with your Facebook account, and you get 60 seconds to get the highest score possible, and then of course compare it with all your Facebook friends. So bringing the iPad and the Facebook together, Bejeweled 2 is definitely a must-buy if you're a fan of puzzle gaming on the iPhone or the iPad. Another cool iPhone game that they've actually made a special iPad version of is Nova. It's a first-person shooter, not really the kind of genre that works the best on a tablet device like this, but GameLoft has actually done a pretty good job. So just like the iPhone version, you use your thumbs on these virtual control sticks to kind of look around and to shoot and to move. It's still kind of an awkward experience, but everyone says this is definitely one of the best first-person shooters on the iPhone or now the iPad, and I'm inclined to agree, although I probably wouldn't spend too long playing it. So one of the iPad games that they've really used as a showpiece is this Real Racing HD, developed specifically with the iPad in mind. So here we're at the starting line, and once the cars kick off, we actually don't even have to hit the gas, although you can if you want to, but look at that. Much like a native New Yorker, I have no idea how to actually drive. So the game is built specifically for the iPad, which means the graphics are in HD. It's not just an upscaled version of an iPhone game. And you know what? With the bigger control surface right here by holding the entire iPad, you actually feel like you can steer and get some pretty decent control out of it. So even though the controls feel pretty good on Real Racing HD, I realize now that when you're standing there tilting the whole thing left and right in order to steer, you still kind of look like an idiot. And of course, you get all these games through Apple's iTunes Store. You can access that directly from the iPad. And there are even 2 versions of some games. There's the original iPhone version, and then sometimes there's an upscaled HD iPad version, although that one can actually be more expensive, even though it's kind of the same game. I'm Dan Ackerman, taking a look at the gaming capabilities of Apple's iPad.